Meanwhile, the global tourism industry is the worst affected due to the novel coronavirus infections, as the breakout of the coronavirus has turned businesses virtually upside down. And the tourism industry and the aviation industry have been the worst affected due to the coronavirus crisis so far. Now, at this point of time, it is being said that the tourism industry accounts for nearly about $5.7 trillion in terms of its revenues. It is responsible for an estimated 319 million jobs worldwide. That's roughly 1 in 10% on the planet is actually involved in the tourism industry. Not only did people in China cancel their travel plans during the Lunar New Year holidays, but many of the world's top travel destinations are also taking a severe beating. And now, the number of international tourist arrivals is expected to drop sharply this year, as a report put out by the United Nations has estimated that for the year 2020, at this point of time, there will be a 3% fall in the total international tourist arrivals for the year due to the novel coronavirus infections. The estimate comes after the World Tourism Organization reversed a previous forecast of nearly about 3 to 4% in terms of growth. The Madrid-based United Nations body has also said that the drop in tourist arrivals will lead to an estimated loss of anywhere from $30 to $50 billion in terms of international tourism receipts. The new coronavirus is putting the brakes on the global economy and tourism alike, and France is, of course, not immune, with flights and hotel bookings having plummeted or cancelled in the last few days as the virus continues to spread. Hotels saw occupation rates drop by nearly about 6% in the last week of February, while flight bookings dropped by over 12% for the month. The Louvre, which is France's most visited museum, with nearly about 25,000 visitors every single day, has shut its doors for the last 2 days due to the virus fears of the staff. It only opened again after the employees in the museum agreed on measures aimed at containing the possible spread of the virus.
Et le mois de février s'est plutôt bien passé jusqu'au 21, 22. À partir de là, on a vu les chiffres véritablement chuter. Donc les taux d'occupation ont vraiment baissé sur la dernière semaine de février. On a baissé quasiment de 6 points sur Paris. Et surtout, effectivement, le volume des réservations a considérablement baissé. Donc les arrivées aériennes ont baissé. On était extrêmement positif, effectivement, au mois de janvier. Enfin, on était en tout cas en tendance positive à plus 1,4% à peu près en arrivée. Et au mois de février, on est passé à moins 12 après. Donc...
In Japan's Shizuoka, which is home to Mount Fuji, the Chinese tourists account for as many as about 70% of the foreign tourists. Some 90,000 people, mostly Chinese, have cancelled their hotel bookings for the first 3 months of the year. According to the local tourism association, this represents about a third of the total bookings by the Chinese tourists during the period. Some hotels that are dependent on Chinese tourists are temporarily shutting down, as they find that shutting down cost-wise is better than to have a business open with very few guests. Now, the impact of the novel coronavirus on tourism in the Canary Islands and also in the whole of Spain is also overwhelming. The president of the Spanish Hotel Association has reported saying that there has been a decrease in terms of sales of nearly up to 40% in Spain. Madrid has emerged as the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak in Spain.
El mensaje de que se informen, de que vean lo que ha pasado, de que ningún lugar del mundo está libre de que pueda haber un contagio, donde sí se ha demostrado que habiendo un contagio se ha actuado como se tiene que actuar y que el contagio se ha parado y que se ha sido profesional y que se ha actuado de una manera, como digo, desde mi punto de vista, importantísimamente bien, es en este caso en España, en este caso también concretamente en Canarias, ¿no?